Are the Bible's accounts of Jesus' birth just legends that were made up and added to the accounts of his life many years later? A lot of people think so.
Most of the events surrounding his birth were private events, remembered and circulated in the family. So, for example, Luke records that an angel announced the birth of Jesus in advance to his mother Mary. He records that Mary visited her cousin Elizabeth.
These weren't public events that would be part of the history of the wider world of the Roman Empire. So 2,000 years later, it's unlikely that we could prove them.
Often, there isn't any direct evidence for the details of the Christmas story, but this doesn't mean that there's evidence against them.
If we accept the wider narratives about Jesus' life in the Gospels, we're more likely to accept these accounts of his birth. If not, not. There isn't any independent way we can verify them.
Does this mean that we have to either accept them on blind faith or to reject them? Well, no.
This is how Luke begins his accounts of the life of Jesus. He says,
"Many people have set out to write accounts about the events that have been fulfilled among us. They used the eyewitness reports circulating among us from the early disciples. Having carefully investigated everything from the beginning, I also have decided to write an accurate account for you, so you can be certain of the truth of everything you were taught."
Luke claims that he's investigated everything carefully, and he's written an accurate account. Of course, this doesn't prove that he did, but it does mean that he claimed he was writing real history. He wasn't just gathering legends.
Next time, we'll look at one good reason to take this claim seriously. Meanwhile, why not read the account of Jesus' birth in Luke's Gospel for yourself? There's a link in the text with this video.